It has long been recognized that words must be classified into at least two different categories, right? And the first one is simple words and the other one is complex words, right? So these are the two categories, broader categories in words should at least be or can be easily classified into. A simple word like tree seems to be a minimal unit and there seems to be no way to analyze it or break it down further into meaningful parts, right? So as I told you earlier that words can be classified into at least two broad categories, simple and complex. And now within the category of simple words, for instance, if we consider the word tree, this word seems to be a minimal unit and there seems to be no other way to analyze it or break it down further into meaningful parts. On the other hand, if we look at the other category, the category of complex words, and if we consider the word trees, as you can clearly see from here that it is made up of at least two units. The first unit is tree and the second unit is the plural ending s. So when we combine these two, it becomes trees. So what I am willing to tell you that English words used to show a tendency where they can easily combined with plural endings like s or es, and that is why we say that English word reveal that the plural ending s or es can be easily attached to nouns quite generally, right? So s or es can be easily attached to nouns. For instance, for example, you can see that boy is a simple word as I told you, and there is a plural ending s, and when we combine these two we get a complex word boys. In the similar fashion, dog is a simple word and when we combine plural ending s we get a complex word which is dogs. Similarly, brother is a simple word and when we combine the plural ending s we get a complex word brothers. But not every noun forms plural in this fashion as I told you. Not every noun forms plural in this fashion. For example, child, by adding plural ending s, it does not become childs. Rather than the plural of child is children. This one is the correct plural. So not necessarily that each and every noun will form plural in this fashion, as in the case of boy plus s becomes boys, or tree plus s becomes trees, right? So some of the nouns, however, may form plurals in this fashion. Not necessarily does each and every noun does, right? So child becomes children and not childs.